All right, let's finally get this into more detail because clearly some people didn't understand what I was trying to say before. The whole Pokemon Go ambassador thing in Mississauga, it's getting out of hand. People are confused, there's frustration, and there's a huge lack of leadership. And before anyone jumps to conclusions, no, I'm not hating, I'm not jealous, I'm not salty. I'm just tired of watching the community get misrepresented and mismanaged. So, I've been around for a while. I didn't jump on the Pokemon Go bandwagon day one, and I'll admit it. At first, I thought the game was kind of silly. I had a homie in Edmonton constantly begging me to get on it, and I kept brushing it off. Eventually, I gave it a shot, and that was during the Alolan times, right? Um, and then I took a break after that because I didn't really like it. Around the time all the Alolan games had dropped, right? So I wasn't feeling those games at all. But then a couple years later, I got the Switch, tried the Let's Go games, and my interest came back. It was really hard to catch Pokemon in Let's Go though. Tried to play Pokemon Go again, and suddenly I saw the fun in it, the adventure, the social side. And once I really got into it, I didn't just play. I studied how people played. I interviewed them, observed the patterns, watched how differently types of players approach the game. And I built relationships, learned the city. That's why I care, because I actually put in the time. Now we have an ambassador that doesn't even know her own community, doesn't listen, doesn't organize, doesn't learn. She just shows up, talks at people, barks a few orders, then disappears. People come to me instead. Why? Because I actually give them answers. I've had people straight up tell me, yo, you should be ambassador. And I'm not asking for the title. I'm asking for competence. Because when someone in a leadership role can't even answer basic questions about events or gym behavior or raid paths, what are we even doing? Here's how it usually plays out. A new event drops, say a Gigantamax or a raid day. Casuals show up between 2 to 5. That's the core time. Sweats, they're grinding from 6 or 9 in the morning. Now you set up a meetup. Cool. But no one knows where to go. The ambassador's giving vague directions. Half the group's doing raids. The other half's trying to finish power spots. Everyone's splitting up. People are getting left behind. Some people don't even catch the Pokemon they came for. And guess what? She disappears. No handoff. No final instructions. No regrouping point. Just walks off like, okay, bye guys. Like we're not even people. That's not leadership. That's just showing face for social credit. Now let's talk about something she refuses to acknowledge. The gym meta in Mississauga. It's garbage. And when I say Mississauga, I mean City Hall Square One. We got people hoarding gyms with 8 to 10 accounts. Flipping colors for no reason. Knocking people out within minutes. We got one guy who's so obsessed, he actually got a gym removed because it was slightly out of his way. The same guy uses Blissies and Chanseys like a religion. Even in raids, just throws out a Blissey, throws out a Chansey. If you are from Mississauga, you know what I'm talking about. He goldens everything. Pays people to defend gyms for him. And where's the ambassador? Nowhere. No conversations. No interventions. Nothing. If I was the ambassador, we'd propose shared gym systems. 8-hour shifts for each color. Or assigned zones per day. You want to give people a fair shot at their coins. That's how you do it. But instead, we got a 10 phone power user bullying the system and newcomers getting discouraged from even participating. Let's get serious for a second. There are actually safety issues out here that no one's addressing. People creeping around events, women feeling uncomfortable, guys hovering too close to someone's wife or girlfriend, players sitting in their cars because they're scared to get out. That's not okay. You shouldn't have to worry about your partner being followed around just because they came to a community event. But again, silence from the ambassador. Why? Because it doesn't affect her directly. She gets the admiration, the compliments, the spotlight. That's all she seems to care about. Let's talk about rule enforcement too, because that's another mess. She talks about not using scanners but benefits from people who scan for her. She talks about the GPS drift and cheating, but we all know who group does it. I've seen it, we've all seen it. She just keeps quiet. That's the difference. If someone from my circle does something shady, we talk about it. We keep it respectful and clean. Her group, they just pretend like it doesn't happen. And somehow, I'm the one not following the rules. Bruh. You want to talk about terms of service violations? My son was at diabetes camp during Community Day and during Go Fest. No phones were allowed where he was. So his mom ran his account for him on his phone because we bought the ticket for Go Fest and he wanted to participate. That's breaking the rules? Really? We got people spoofing from entire different cities, but this is the hill you want to die on? Miss me with that, bruh. It's not even about the rules at this point. It's about leadership. You can't lead a community you don't understand. You can't guide people when you don't know the layout. You can't grow a group when your only goal is attention. People show up confused. They leave discouraged. They ask questions and get told to follow orders. Meanwhile, the players who do know what they're doing, they bounce. They don't want to deal with it. That's not how you build anything lasting. That's not a legacy. That's not even community management. That's cosplay. Listen, I know this video is going to ruffle some feathers. That's fine. I'm not here to sugarcoat. I'm here to speak facts and stand up for the community I've watched struggle for too long. This ambassador doesn't represent Mississauga. She doesn't lead. She doesn't build. She talks, smiles, dips, and collects praise from a bunch of simps. And meanwhile, the real players, the real parents, the real people were left behind, trying to fix a broken system that she keeps pretending isn't broken. We deserve better. If you're in Mississauga, you know I'm not lying. You've seen it, you felt it. Let's be honest. It's time we stop settling for leadership that only benefits one person. Catch you in the next one. Nufftingz Speaks, baby.